What if I told you you could get a 3-wood with adjustable loft, a carbon crown, fantastic looks and overall great distance for a proportion of the price of a Titleist, TaylorMade, Callaway or Mizuno? Introducing the brand new Tacomo Ignis Fairway wood. Guys, this is the latest offering from the guys at Tacomo who produce direct to consumer, direct to you guys golf clubs to help you save just a little bit of money. I better take that off or it would be slipping straight into the lake. You can see guys, it comes equipped with a hazardous RDX smoke shaft, Lampkin grip, so you are getting all the best premium components, which I think is so important when you are buying golf clubs that maybe aren't huge brand names. Tacomo are making waves in the industry. They've worked with Eric Anders Lang, they've worked with myself, they've worked with Peter Finch, they've worked with Good, they've worked with a lot of creators, all to try and get you guys the best golf clubs possible on a little bit of a budget. We're going to test this today out here in Florida. I thought I'd smash that then, but there we go. And you see just how it performs. Guys, get in the comments below, could you see yourself using this golf club? I'm going to put a picture of it on top on screen now. It looks as good as anything. I'm going to put that out there. Right, first shot with it, I'm going to tee off on this par 5. And it almost looks a little bit PXG-like. It almost looks a little bit Ping-like. A little bit of a carry to go over this water. That's not worrying me too much. We've got it set standard loft. Oh, wow. Now, I'm not going to lie, that went a lot better than I anticipated. I expected it to be decent, but that felt absolutely fantastic. It was a little bit high. Let's test it for trajectory, let's test it for versatility and see just how good this really is. You can see that we've got that carbon crown, you can see we've got a nice 20 gram weight in the back. That's going to help move centre of gravity back and enhance MOI, so it should be nice and forgiving. And if you can control your ball flight, it could be the perfect club for you on a bit of a budget. Now, one of the big factors that I love about this is the amount of adjustability you do get. You can see you can put it upright, you can put it standard, you can change the loft 1 or 2 up, you can change the loft 1 or 2 down. For me, that is crying out for someone who does play in different elements, does play different golf courses, knows exactly what they need to do. But can I play a nice low one with it standard? Yes, I can. That is an absolute stinger, bundling down the fairway. Now, what about just off the grass? We teed that one up. Can I play a nice peeling fade, starting left and coming back? Yes, we can. So far it's ticking all the boxes. It's ticking the boxes on look, it's ticking the boxes on performance. It's also ticking the boxes on affordability. This is Tacomo's first kind of delve into the metalwood, fairway wood driver range. Should this stick in the lane and make irons, or will this be another fantastic offering from the guys in Finland? We're going to find out in this video. So you see guys, one of the big things here for me is they've all gone the same distance. A nice high straight one, it's still gone a long way, and then you'll see the other two just up in the fairway to the left. For me, if I can find a fairway wood that goes the right distance, no matter kind of how you strike it or how you want to shape it, that's a huge offering. Chris, you've taught players on tour, the one thing they want is consistency with distance. Yeah, exactly. You want to play all the different shots, still get quite a good dispersion front to back, not just obviously left to right, but we want front to back dispersion good, so you can trust it. You can trust it and you can know just how far to hit it. Speaking of knowing how far to hit it, we now have a par 5 over water. Guys, we're going to take on this hole with this Tacomo Ignis fairway wood and see just how good it can perform, because if we don't perform now, we're losing the golf balls. It will be available in 5 wood and 7 wood as well. I know Chris can't wait to test that 7 wood. Guys, comment below, which one would you be going for? So I mentioned earlier that I feel like this does look a little bit like a PXG, like a Ping. I also have the Ping G430 fairway wood with me today, guys. On the next tee, we're going to compare this, see just how it performs in real life, because I do enjoy getting numbers, I do enjoy testing these clubs on simulators, on the Golf Zone simulator, and finding ball speed, spin rate and distance, but it matters so much out here on the golf course. First things first, I promised you we'd have a go over this water. We've got 240 into wind. My 3 wood generally goes 250. I'm going to give myself the perfect lie, so otherwise you wouldn't go for this. That's as good as I've got. That really is as good as I've got. That's at it. Go on. That's unbelievable. Chris, can you zoom in for the guys, because that really is. No real need to hit any more shots there, because I don't think I'm ever going to hit a better 3 wood than that. Look where it's pitched, Chris. That's absolutely unbelievable. Let's see if we can roll this in for an eagle using just the Tacomo Ignis fairway wood. Then we'll test it against the G430. Head profile, if I'm being brutally honest, is a little bit big, but when that goes in for eagle, it's never going to matter. Oh my God. Like, it's a little bit bigger than some of the other brands that you see. Titleist obviously make a small headed TSR3, then a bigger headed TSR2. I'm sure Tacomo might well move into that. They might also move into movable weights. They might move into different things like that. But for me, what I love about this is they have KISS. Kept it simple, stupid. And that's what you need to do when you are bringing a product like this to the masses. Get it right, get the price right, make sure it works. I'll give myself that for birdie. Now, one of the things I really like about this is for the price you still get that element of adjustability, like I said, so you can adjust the loft, you can adjust the lie angle. And if you struggle with a little bit of a slice, I mean, this really wouldn't help you on this hole, then you can have a little bit of a cheat code. So I can move this round and pop it in 2 degrees upright. What that's going to do is make the club sit, as I said, just a little bit. That's going to make it sit just a little bit more visually upright, and that means the loft points just a touch left. So if I aim down the middle of the fairway and I put a little bit of a cut swing on it, you'll see it does try to cut, but it sort of stays in its lane, it stays nice and straight. That's exactly what I would want. Chris, how good's that? Like, I honestly can't, for what you are saving, that feels remarkable. And then if you like to play a draw, so you can see all the troubles on the right here, I play just a nice normal swing. And you can see that one moving up that left-hand side. We've hit 2 shots there with the Tacomo Ignis fairway wood. Now, how does it perform against something that looks just as good, feels just as good, probably that looks just as good if not better, feels just as good if not better, but is quite a lot more expensive in the Ping G430 Max 3 wood. You can see it's a very similar design. We've got a weight at the back there to shift centre of gravity back, an enhanced MOI to make it a bit more forgiving. We've got this carbon top. This, for me, is probably the best looking fairway wood of the year, and I know Chris agrees with me as well. That is exactly the same golf swing as the first shot we hit. I can't wait to compare these and see what the differences are. And you see, guys, comparing these direct-to-consumer golf clubs against bigger brands, against more expensive golf clubs, is quite an important thing for me, because yes, the bigger brands might spend a little bit more on R&D, they might spend more trying to get everything out of the golf club, but they also spend a whole lot more on marketing, which is why the golf clubs are sometimes as expensive as they are. So you could save yourself a heap of money. We tested the 101U driving iron recently as well, and that felt fantastic, even comparable to a TaylorMade UDI or the equivalent Titleist or Ping. These two, you're really going to struggle with this. These two are pretty much exactly the same. That's the Tacomo right in the middle of the fairway, and the Ping is neck and neck, call it a yard difference up the left side. And remember, I put the Tacomo in the upright position because I wanted to see what would happen if I put a fade swing on it, and then I hit a fade with the Ping that is in a standard lie angle. For me, this is a fantastic fairway. If you're in the market for new fairways, you want to save yourself a bit of money, you know what specs you are, so you can order them online. Make sure you check out the Tacomo website, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, smash that subscribe button. I'll see you all at the same time tomorrow. Bye.